Welcome back to Construction Simulator gameplay. We're on gameplay number 18 now. Once again, you join us back where we left the video off last time around. We pretty much transported the crane and the truck with us, the crane and truck, back to the dealership. So we actually, in the last video, we actually managed to complete the noise barrier. Yeah, so we obviously completed the noise barrier, so that was great. We did a couple of videos of that previously. I think there's like about 6 videos now of that part of the noise barrier. I pretty much showed you most of it, didn't I? So we drove all lots of transport and lots of heavy hauling with the DAF and the crane. Then mobile crane, we've been using a bit of that in the last videos. It was a bit of heavy duty, that one. So that was in quick and quiet, so obviously it wouldn't take long to do that. So apparently on the transport links, we do have another mission as well, which is train station expansion, which could do as well. Or we can do other ones as well. You know, we can always make a start on the renewable energies, or the, you know, cut to heritage as well. It's a sort of a historian, I guess. So you got you obviously got assets road. You got a good few campaign missions to do, but we can try and then do transport lights because this is more like transport, you know. So we've got train station and extension to do now, which could be one we could consider doing. So got a few things to do in this one. So got preparation, and we got the bay structure. Got loads of things to do in this one. Yeah, this one probably going to take quite a while to do. I mean, we don't have to do this mission. I'm just showing you because obviously we did noise one of the campaign missions in the last video, but we can always move on to this one as well. To the access road. Maybe try that. Just something a bit. Maybe something that's. Maybe this one's not too difficult to do, not too long to do, so we can make a start on this one. Yeah, let's go for this one. If you're happy to do this one, let's accept this one. So that one should be quite good to do. So yeah, so we also need to speak to the investor, which is quite a bit of a distance away. So what we could do is we'll drive up to there also. It's quite a bit of a journey to drive, or we could just fast travel. What should we do? Actually, we'll just fast travel because we're not using. We're just going to have to speak to them first of all, really, don't we? Or we can go and just yeah, let's just drive there, if you don't mind. So again, I hope you guys are doing well. We actually got a new update for this game finally quite recently since we last played it. I'll show you what I've been doing, what I mean. This one, coffee break. So you know what this is. So we can skip time. We can skip an hour ahead. Or we can skip to night, or we can skip to the morning again. So we've got this. We've got a thing, a skip time. Able to skip time now, which is pretty handy. So yeah, and that's quite cool. I think what we could actually do is, let's be a bit cheeky actually. Sent to the dealership. I'm going to rent out the coupe it'd be slightly different for a wee change, not driving a big massive Scania truck which let's rock up to the investor in a fancy ride. Drive up to that, just do a bit differently. Since we're driving the Scania truck in the last few videos, let's pick up a smart car, sports car that we got. I've never actually tried this one before, but you know, it's something to find out. Yeah. So it's like it's an Aston Martin, but it's a made-up car. It's a WB. Sounds quite good, doesn't it? Let's drive there. Let's have a car for a change, eh? Rather than driving in a truck, let's just drive ourselves up to the investor and see what he's got to say. So yeah, the update, I don't know how much sales has changed on this game. Maybe some other things. We'll pull out actually because I've got a fast car. This thing's really fast. I'm going to skin it if I'm not too thingy. Can we do a skint? No, I don't really know how to do it. I was going to do it, but no. Couldn't do it. So yeah, I hope you are doing well. So I'm continuing more videos. I'm going to try and do as much construction simulator as I can, you know. It should be good to bring on the channel as before. On the last video, I'll say, knocking the noise barrier, it was quite a long mission to do, wasn't it? Because we transported a lot of heavy equipment, and you know. But I'll say this one might be a bit more straightforward. I mean, I put the job scope to high, so I'll probably show you most of it. It's a nice car, this is, eh? It's going to make everything, it's going to make it so fast now, we're going to be stuck in traffic. So we don't have a license plate on the back of our car or front of the car, I mean. Let's have a look at inside, let's have a look at the interior of this. So it said WB. So I don't know if they make WB supercars. So it's like a BMW interior. It does actually, it is. So maybe this is actually a BMW, but the interior looks like it's a BMW. Oh, this is busy traffic. See a rush hour in the morning, 7:49 AM. Got the rush hour traffic to deal with. Typical way. Typical start for to the job, eh? Is this just like giving way here? This is what's happening. It's getting clogged up here, isn't it? So it's different driving this compared to what we were driving before, the Scania trucks. Yeah, let's have this. Let's rent this out to try and have a wee bit of a sports. Just do a wee sports slide to the investor, and then we might be doing some heavy duty after that. What is going on in the traffic here? Not doing so well, eh? I would just try and skip a beat and go in front, because it's they're waiting there for ages, aren't they? Seems like this update's messed the AI up a little bit, maybe. Oh, where are we? Come on, we'll have to get. Oh, we have to wait. We only get a few cars and then have to stop again, don't they? Yeah, maybe these updates, I don't know what other things it's done, you know, if it's changed other bits, you know, bits and pieces. I don't know if it's changed other things or if it's done any improvements. I know it's obviously, you can't do it in the car obviously, but the coffee break's a new feature. Oh. Coffee break's a new feature to this game, which is obviously able to skip time, take a nap, I guess, like truck driver. I'm gonna go for it. Spicy Feet sports car that we can really take the thing off, really take off. Compared to all the Scenic truck we're driving, we're able to not get anywhere. Maybe they've increased the AI, maybe there's, I mean the AI, there's so much AI in this game, that's why I have it set to high as well, don't I? So that's why I have that feeling. Let's get some speed. It's fast. Don't want to drive too fast, or we'll drive up here fast. I'm going to get away some of these AI. They want to go through, don't they? Sometimes. This is cool. This bridge. Look at this. Beautiful way. It's like an old bridge, and there's the newer bridge. This is like the river that we're crossing over. And I might say this is the European map one as well, by the way, if you're wondering. European map. This is also the German map. So, but I mean, Construction Simulator have done well. I mean, hats off to the work they've done to this game. You know, I don't get me wrong, this game isn't a bad game. It's quite funny how low you are on this. Let's have some interior shots. Oh, so drafting all these box trucks now from literally a minuscule compared with all the box trucks in front. Oh, seat screen. Whoa, I'm speeding. I wasn't really speeding. Yeah, just amazing. The game is amazing. I mean, just what's the same. I have played a bit more off stream as well. At least slow cutscenes, aren't they? This feels a fast car actually. So fast, faster than the other AI here. Oh, is this the way we're going? Oh no, not going up here. Oh no, really? Oh, this is the unpaved road that we actually have to finger over with our car over this rough, tufty, rocky state of a road this is. So they brought the car up here now, that's a bit of a disaster. Here we are, I think. That was dropped off here. Going to have to step out, I think, here. Wasn't a good point taking the car up there. Well, that was a bit stupid. I should have taken the one that way, and it's already paved. See what he's got to say. Should have been that way because he's facing this direction, isn't he?
I hope the journey here wasn't too nerve-wracking. The way things are in the city at the moment is terrible, don't you think? Everyone rushing all over, everything cramped and claustrophobic and polluted. Not too inviting. The city's image connects indirectly to its well-being, particularly with regard to tourism. I recently spared no expense and bought an expensive plot of land in the best location. I've been wanting to put up a luxurious hotel complex there for a long time now. An oasis of tranquility for the affluent. And you have the responsibility of carrying out this project for me. Unfortunately, I'm still missing the last part of the access way to the actual construction site, so the first step is to finish that.
So yeah, yeah, it was a bit. Yeah, I can tell it wasn't. There was nerve wracking getting the car out there of that, off the beaten track there. I understand it's claustrophobic, all the traffic, you know, city, you know, all this road it's obviously doing left. So it's telling me we've touched soil. Apparently, when I was playing a short stream, the best machine I believe is a wheel loader to do that. So that's what I do. That's what I use. So what we could do is we usually take a car back, don't we? We want to drive a car out here. Drive back to the dealership. Drive to a dealership somewhere. In fact, what we could do is, also we're renting out a coupe, but what we can do is rent out a wheel loader. We might transport the wheel loader up to the site as well, which would be quite cool. So we'll do that. Use a multi-trailer. I think actually, if I go in other things, I might want to take a soil compactor up as well with it. So I'll hire out one of those, so it can get 2 machines on. So let's try and look for a wheel loader. This is the one that I said before that I like using. This is the one I use off stream as well. The case 1021G. Because this one's got quite a large bucket as well. Bucket capacity is pretty good on this, so I will rent this one out for sure. Let's get that one. Soil compactor. I don't really bother whatever soil compactor we can use. I've had this one, I think, before. I've used this one a lot off stream, but I think I'm going to use a different one. I'm going to use this one, the Caterpillar one. Let's have a bit of a chance for this one. Let's use that one. What else do we need? We need a multi-trailer for that as well, so again, we might be using the DAF XF again for this. So again, we might rent this out for a day. And then we need the tractor unit. I can use this one, not the big one, because that costs a bit less to rent out. I mean, have less wheels, but you know, 6x4 than the 8x4, because it's probably better. Or we can just use the 8x4, but let's try the 6x4, because this was not really tried this one out, so let's try that one. So went that. Obviously, it's obviously at the dealership there, so what we could do is, again, we'll drive down to the dealership in a snazzy coupe. Aston Martin off the beaten track again. Let's have a wee look in. Let's see. Oh, I wasn't going to do that. Now it's taking me right off the beaten track now. Actually, what we can do is I really wanted to get external, but game is a bit. Sometimes the game can be a bit of a pest, and then the rotary wheel's a bit of a pest sometimes to get used to, because it automatically puts the reset this way for a train day. Wonder if I can do a spin. Not really. I was going to try that. Do a wee bit of a drift. Yeah, you've got a V8 in this, haven't you? Sounds like a V8. Maybe it's especially in a Corvette or something, but I don't know what this car. It's not really a brand. And there's a car right us in front as well. Same car. So he's got one as well. So we both have the same cars. Looks like a Mercedes in the front. I don't know. reminds me of one of the Mercedes and GTs. Or GT, or the Mercedes Coupes, I don't know what you call them again, but I know that grille, it's like a mech grille, isn't it, in the front. Very bizarre. We can guessing bits of, obviously, bits of our vehicles put together. Tailgating this guy like literally. I really like this pedal to the metal, you know. Get up the car to speed. That's what I like to do. The roads are really, you know, the roads are quite, as the guy was saying, are quite claustrophobic with all the traffic. It's pretty busy, eh? I'll maybe not try and skip the time as it's a bit more realistic, you know. I mean, I would use the coffee break feature more often, but I have done off stream, but I don't see the point in using it when we're doing it, when I'm playing it actually as a gameplay. Just make it a bit more realistic. Eh? They really take the time turning the corners, don't they? Look at the speed of this thing, eh? I wonder what the maximum speed of this car would be. Don't know. Definitely does have a bit of speed. Top powerful car, I don't see it going up to get to 150 mile an hour or something. Just putting up for all the city traffic here, aren't they? Let's go for it. The speed of that, eh? Hopefully that nav isn't taking me on a bit of a detour again. The nav has still been a bit, you know, snazzy. Right, see, we wait, right, you see, to switch through this, we waited to it and then go back again, you know, it's really strange. Like, keep on track of the nav. I think I probably went the wrong way and it's taking me a wrong way than the short way. So I've never tried this car. I mean, it's nice to have nice to try this out. I mean, we're always driving the trucks half the time, aren't we? Speed camera, that's where I got them. I got a speed ticket, I didn't get that time. That was just shows that how I got one back the way there. I wasn't even going fast. Well, the speed cameras are very sensitive, but they can just take photos of an instant because I've got a smart car, you know. Not driving an old Scenic truck, you know what I've been driving. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to hopefully try and transport our machines onto the roader. Let's pull in here. I think we can get up this way, can't we? Oh, maybe not actually, it's next door. I've just done a bit of just went the wrong way here. Let's try and do can't do a drift. The game's not really made for that. Do a bit of proper braking, let's go. Whoa, set the curve there. Let's go. What I'll do is do I park the car up here? Let's back up here. Let's be a bit nice parking the parking lot here. Be like the other cars. Don't really need it, but let's make a bit of a parking space here. To interrupt in their conversation. Can't even get past them. I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck. These people are just not barging away from me. I know. Can't get out. I said jump. Maybe. Oh no. Oh, that's it. It's fine now, we're fine. Yeah, we're packed up. Actually, we could use that car. I should have spotted that actually. But let's get on to the job now, eh? The job now. Let's get into the trucking now for a change. Let's take our hands onto the DAF XF once again. Gonna get into heavy duty once again. Couple this thing up. Hopefully we can transport these on the back of this thing. That's the thing. I've never actually tried this before. I'm hoping it's doable. Like, you can transport them over cranes, so obviously I think transporting the rotor and the, you know, you could probably put the excavator on this as well. It's made for this, isn't it? Let's couple up. Let's chat the lamp. Get this down. It's almost going to be like the same what we've been doing before. It's going to be another heavy trucking again. What's the first thing we should put on? Put the wheel loader on, because then we can take the bucket off a little bit, can't we? Let's take the case up. This wheel loader is actually very good, actually. That's my opinion on that. I've used this one off stream a bit. It's really good. Hope we're not overhanging. Yeah, we need to go over here a little bit, don't we? We're a bit over. I'll put it here. It's pretty tighty. That's nice. That's pretty packed in. That's proper. Done the right thing. Now for the compactor, the soil compactor. So I won't be driving these on the road, no doubt. That's the reason why we've hired out this truck. Hopefully this thing can get up. Should do. Well, if we get that up, then this will get up no problem. Yeah. Well, this is perfect, isn't it? That is good. Oh no. Floaty man again. Oh, no, that's put me back. That's happened a few times. You just floating in mid-air and then it resets yourself. So it's sort of done that a few times. I'm going to be quite funny to say this, guys, but this patch apparently has a bit of an issue, and the game might crash because I've had a couple of issues that crashing off stream with this patch. I hope it doesn't, but hopefully it'll be fine. But the vehicle can be fixed. Don't tell me you can't secure the wheel loader. So do I have to adjust that wheel loader? Yeah, the game might crash. I don't know if we're in a fixed position. Let's see if that's doable. Sure, we can get that in. Let's unsecure that. To be honest, we'll still drive if it's unsecured. That. No, looks like I'm going to have to. It's going to be. Looks like I can't even get this on. I thought I was going to get this on. Are we in right position? We might be off Dakota. I had this machine on perfectly, didn't I? I should have loaded the compactor first of all. Be a bit stupid if I can't secure that. Let's try it. Oh, it's still not thing lead. So it looks like I can't even put the wheel loader on. That's a disaster. Well, first this why this can be secured, then is it because it's too wide, the wheel loader? I'm not sure why it's not. See if we can get that on. Looks like I have to transport one. Maybe I have to back this up a little bit and back the wheel. Let's try and move it. Let's try and do it opposite direction. Not really going to get the job started until we get everything sorted. Let's try and be a bit different. Might as well just swap vehicles around. I'm gonna have to take the compactor off. I mean, this is perfect, this one, but why does the wheel loader move back? Let me just try the wheel loader. Let's like we can get it anyway. Let's reverse this. See if this is doable at this position. Because if it's maybe the case that you only have to transport one, then we'll have to just make do with one. Well, that's fine. But I don't understand why it can't do two then. Let's try and swap things around here. So let's put the compactor on first of all. In fact, if I roll this forward, then I'll need to take the compactor back off again. Let's roll this forward again. See if it's doable now. Maybe I have to make sure it's rolled forward. Let's try it again. So it's fine there, but I don't know why can it not be placed at the front then. Let's try the front again. I bet if I just put the thing right to the front. I think it's because it's the bucket, maybe it might be because of that being up like that. Let's secure that again. So that's fine there. So let's get a compactor on. In fact, what it's done is it's moved it back, hasn't it? Or maybe the other option is to roll this backwards and have it sticking out also. This would be, the bucket would be sticking out, wouldn't it? So if I can get two on, sure it's doable. It's not that small trailer. So this is going to bit on a bit, this wee bit here. I mean this this is not going to fit. The thing is I probably should have loaded this off on first, and then what I could do, the wheel loader, is to load that on backwards. So bear with me if this is going to go on a bit, but it's just never really tried this out before somehow. See, I've been using this a bit more, but I'm going to do this anyway. I'm going to drive these vehicles up to the. Actually, I don't even know. I have to lock this. Oh, it's for secure. We need to grease this off again. It's a bit of time, to get these wee bits here. What we could do is, this maybe goes. The bucket could stick out the back of this trailer, maybe. So just bear with me, this is going to be on a bit. Alright, let's do this. Let's put the compactor on. Let's get back in. Let's go in the compactor. So just going backwards, I don't know. But I'll try and try everything. Need to move a bit here. Get this right to the front. Much as I can. So it's fetching pretty much. Oh, here we go again. Dangling man. Right, let's get back to it again. Welcome back to it. So this is going on a bit now. I wanted to get back. I wanted to get straight to the getting this done, but should we take a coffee break? It's getting dark. I want to do this during the day, don't I? Let's take a coffee break until noon. Oh, there's my machine momentum going down. It's transporting me up to an hour ahead to the next day. So I'm going to be paying machine rental if I get time. That's going to be a bit of an issue. Right, let's get into this. Secure that. That's secured. But it's pushed it back a little bit, hasn't it? And what I'll do is the wheel loader. Hopefully it's going to be able to load this on. I'm going to back this up so the bucket's facing towards the back. If it's doable backwards, it's a bit sketchy doing this. Just go forward. Actually, defying a heavy transport takes time, doesn't it? So if that bucket's up in the air, it's going to make it a bit easier. Oh, that position. It's not hit the compactor. That's very close. But the only problem is the bucket is going to finger, isn't it? That's going to stick out here. I don't think the game's going to accept it. Very looks of it. I'm going to probably have to. Oh, it's taking them off. No, it's not going to accept the wheel loader. Bummer. Wanted to get that on, but obviously I think the bucket's the issue, isn't it? So it looks like I'm going to be transporting one thing, and obviously I wish I needed a compact wheel loader, but no, I'm not going to need to do that. Let's just transport this on another party. So first thing first. Oh no! Disaster. To take that up first of all. I'll just pack this up for you now. We'll come back for the wheel loader. Let's just take in fact the wheel loader would have been the first thing right enough as well. So to be honest, I'll have to come back for the compactor. So again, let's get the wheel loader on this. It's going on a bit, guys. I say, because this is what I mean. I'm just trying this out, you know. I want to try and get this sorted, but you know, I'm guessing you can only transport one thing at a time, eh? At the end of the day, it's not really going to be possible to transport two things at once. So I'll tell you what we will do is we might actually sort of finish this video off. Maybe then continue it on the next video, because we're kind of not getting anywhere. So make it just keep it in a bit of the time as well, you know. Just we'll continue it and also drive up to it in the next video. So going to have to do a lot of driving, especially going up that narrow road as well, or this massive thing. In fact, to be honest, now I'll probably even need the multi-trailer, that massive trailer at the end of the day. That trailer is just too big for this journey. So I might actually chain that trailer for another one, because we only can load one thing on that. So maybe by magic I might have another trailer in the back of this truck. So yeah, again, I hope you guys have enjoyed this part. We're not really got anywhere at the moment. This is just the pre-intro, this part, but hopefully next video we'll get into some work, get to work as the motto is. So we'll get into more work, hopefully get that done in the next video. So yeah, please like, comment and subscribe. Our playlist at the end for you guys to check out, and also podcast channels in the description box to check out as well. And yeah, let's say hopefully the next video will actually have something will be on the road. So yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. So bye for now.